Ooh, yes, right, for sure.
Laken, you got me?
I got you, man.
You're probably the best gauge of Javon Kinlaw on the team. Just hoping you can kind of talk about his progress from start to finish in training camp, and if there are tips or advice that you give him, what is that? What are you saying to him after
Oh
practices?
man, I could say like to his development so far, he's gonna be a monster out there. I'm so excited to see him go out there, and show what he got. He's been working his butt off all camp, and it's been showing in practice. And so I'm personally really excited to see him play, and I'm sure everybody else is. So he's gonna be a monster out there. I can tell you that.
Hey, Lincoln, obviously last year you guys were able to kind of surprise people a little bit. You didn't, the expectations weren't as high. Going into this year, is there a different sense in terms of kind of being the team that people are hunting now? And is that something you guys talk about or think about at all?
Uh, I mean, we put the pressure on ourselves. I mean, you said that people weren't expecting it, but the way we work and how we work in the off season and how we work in training camp leading up to the season, we set the standard for ourselves, and we go out there and try to exercise that every game.
Raheem was just talking about the mentality of unfinished business and all of that. What's the key in your mind to balancing the big picture idea of we have unfinished business and want to win the Super Bowl while still not getting ahead of yourselves and focus on the task at hand this week, which is Arizona?
I mean, I kind of piggyback off that, but what I can tell you that we're feeling too is that we're feeling we gotta win the next game. That's the ultimate focus, and we understand that there is no chance to get there unless we win, and we have to win this game. The only thing that matters right now is this game. So everybody feels the same way about that, and we're giving it our all just for this game.
Hey, Lakin, I know in the past teammates have spoken up sometimes kind of angrily supporting Jimmy Garoppolo when they feel like he's has his detractors. I'm sure there's a segment I'm sure that still wonders, just how good a quarterback he is. Is there still some of that? I guess particularly among the offensive line or his offensive teammates, like, how dare you doubt Jimmy Garoppolo?
For real, how dare you? I mean, I can pick it back off that. How dare you doubt my dude like that? You crazy? Come on, man. You see him out there doing his thing? Come on, man. You can't do that. That's my dog, man.
Why would you, for someone that says, "Well, this, and this"? I mean, what is your how would you support Jimmy, or do you feel like it's nonsense and you don't even need to do such
I
things?
really don't need to comment on that. I mean, Jimmy is a leader to all of us out there. I mean, it's all nonsense. Honestly, it's all just bird talk.
Hey, Lake, and I know that you were involved in picking some of the grantees and evaluating the grantees for the money that Jed is giving to social justice issues. Can you just talk a little bit about that process and what that meant to you to be involved and why you wanted to be involved?
It meant a lot to me, to be involved in something like that, especially something of that magnitude that can affect the community. And we had a bunch of guys get together on Zoom meeting, and we chat for a good while. Austin Moss kind of organized everything for us, and we chat for a while just to how to distribute everything, and I thought it went really well. And it was an honor to be a part of something like that, and to do something like that for the community. And I want to thank obviously Jed for allowing us to be part of, allowing the team to be a part of it. Really.
Hey, Laken. Raheem Mostert had such a big breakout season last year, made the NFL really take notice of him. And you've been teammates with him, obviously, for a few years, so it may not have surprised you as much. But how well he was able to run, did it change your view of him as a running back as the season went on? And what is it? What is that view of him?
I mean, honestly, the way Raheem has been working, ever since I've been here, ever since I joined the team, since 2017. He's one of those players. His name's been coming up every week, on teams, been coming up every week, and he comes in every week and busts his tail just to give everything he can out there, and to see him be successful is something, it's a true blessing, and I'm on board. Let's keep it going. I'm offensive line. You see a guy like that on fire, you just want to keep the fire blazing.
When I asked you about Javon Kinlaw, you said you were personally excited to see what he does this year. I'm just wondering whether you take any sort of ownership, responsibility, pride, whatever you call it, with a young guy like that being.
I mean, not really. Honestly, all the work he puts in is on him. He's the one buying into everything. He's the one listening to the coaches, and he's the one going out there doing all the work. It's all him, and his development is 100% all him. Being bought into everything, and that's the kind of guys that that we got in this building. Guys, were willing to work hard, and come in and make a difference on the team.
Laken, in that brick by brick series, there was a segment where you and your wife and your newborn were FaceTiming. Forgive me if this was mentioned, but when do you plan on reuniting with them? And what's just this whole process been like, being a new father? And
they're coming out. They're coming out this week, man. It's been awesome. Just going on through camp and everything, the FaceTime and everything. But I'm excited to, be a family. I know everything's kind of weird with COVID right now and quarantining. So it's obviously a little logistics to, kind of plan that out. But they'll be out here for the season.
Last one.
Laken, with everything that went on this offseason, everything that's going on in the world, was there ever a fear that you wouldn't get to game week? And with that, is there just even a little bit more excitement about week one?
Oh man, it's all the whole COVID things around us. Everyone's thinking about it, but I believe the protocols we got set up here. I feel pretty comfortable with how we go about just with the protocols and having guys in the facility and everything like that. So being here definitely made me feel a lot comfortable personally. Just with me and my family, and I definitely think just being here, working with the guys and seeing how everything's being handled, made me a lot more confident, going into week one.
Thank you, Laken.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Happy football. Merry game week.